Hey guys, it's definitely Boss here, and I know I haven't done a Star Wars Galaxy videos in a long time now, and yeah, I'm sorry for that. But we're going with another video here today, and I'm actually recording this after I actually made the video. I just wanted to tell you guys that we're not exactly doing as much combat here today as I originally intended. We're actually looking at the cities and stuff like that, as you may have seen by the title. I just kind of saw the cities and I wanted to show it, so that's that's the reason why it's called city exploring. So we're gonna look at the different cities, look at the character creation and stuff like that. So be ready for that and stuff like that. Um, and yeah, I know I haven't made a video in a little bit. It's been like a week or something like that. But yep, here is another video of Star Wars Galaxies Emulator. I will keep on doing the series for you that have seen it and want to see more. I will keep on doing the series. It's doing pretty well so far, so I'm gonna keep on doing this. Hopefully, we can get as many views and likes as possible. I know I've gotten some positive response from this series, unlike other things that I've done before. This is probably one of the first times that I've actually gotten positive responses from my channel. Alright guys, we're going to get into this game now. We're going to play with Boki Loka, just because he's just, cooler dude, he's a marksman kind of guy, so we're going to come play with him today. We may also get into Escrow Teuton. I made him before in another video, but that actually messed up. I would have had another video out, but, my computer ran out of space, so I had to get a lot of stuff in. He's actually an artisan. We may go and touch him into later in this video or in another video, I don't know. But right now we're going to play with Boki Loka just because, there's more stuff to do. When it was him, I kind of felt like I was just doing nothing half the time. So we're going to play with Boki Loka. Alright, so let's get in on it. So like I said earlier, I will probably be at least doing another 5 episodes of this and eventually be doing a review, and it is a game review of this game. And if you didn't know, is a game is basically my review slash first impressions of stuff. Basically, is a game. And I'll probably do with other stuff as well. I did get Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare recently. It is a pretty good game and stuff like that. I still have to play more of it, but I will eventually do a review on that. Now I can't do gameplay videos of that just because it's on the Xbox and I don't have a capture card or anything like that. And the only way I could do it was using a camera, which would look horrible with a TV screen. I actually can't have gameplay footage of that, but I will end up going out with a review and the DLC review, which is actually coming out tomorrow. So, but that may be a little bit because I just ran out of my Xbox Live Gold actually. So, it still may be a little bit, but I will have a review out for that as well. Now, just for you that haven't seen, the series before, haven't seen the video of the Star Wars Galaxies emulator setup guide, which is this game, and you're looking at this, you're looking at while I'm playing, and you're thinking about actually getting it. You can check out that video. It's in the link in the description below. It basically goes through step by step of how to install this game. You do need an original copy of Star Wars Galaxies, so but you find them dirt cheap on eBay. And also, the setup guide will be at the bottom, in a note, right there in an annotation. So we're gonna get into this game right now. It's still taking a long time to load here. This game is really fun so far. I haven't been able to play. I even haven't basically scratched the surface, and it still looks pretty cool. And it is really slow at the beginning because it's one of those games. Sandbox games are going to be slow at the beginning. That's just how they are. They're slow at the beginning because you don't know how to use them yet. Unlike, action games where it kind of just puts you through this narrow set path. But with a sandbox game, you do end up going a little bit slower. It is a little bit slower paced, but in the end, it's more rewarding. But, it's basically your preference. I wish there was a little bit more uniformity to it in some ways, like SWGEMU, but I would rather have less uniformity than more uniformity, if you know what I mean. Like, I would rather have it have very little uniformity and uniformity and like kind of set and like linear than I would rather have less of that than have more of it, if you know what I mean. I know I just got kind of way off track there. It is lagging a little bit. This happened last time with Boki Loka. Yes, I did die last time. If you saw episode 3, which I think was my last episode that I posted. No, well, I did post the setup guide, but this was my last episode. I made some other episodes and they didn't end up working out, like one with a Wookiee and one with the Mon Calamari, but those didn't end up working out. Something wrong with the audio. I mean, with the software that I'm using. I'm using Camtasia Studio currently, and it's being really buggy right now. I don't know what's going on. I was actually recording something yesterday, and it just would be really buggy. The audio wasn't turning on and stuff like that. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna be going on something here. I don't know if we're gonna do our Womp Rat mission. Those look pretty scary, Womp Rats, but we're in this town right now. You know what, guys? I will be right back once I get into actually something here. You know, we actually find some kind of mission or something like that. So, guys, I'll see you in a little bit. Alright, guys, I just wanted to actually show you this because I saw this sign that this is not a meth lab, and it caught my attention. I saw the rest of these stores, and I thought I'd show you them because I really haven't been in any town where, you know, there's a lot of stores and stuff like that, or like player-created stores. So I thought I'd show these. You know, this is not a meth lab and other kind of stuff. I'll show you that in this town to show you guys kind of the business in this game and the economy in this game because it is totally player-based. So you know what? We're gonna go into this is not a meth lab because you know I feel like it. You know, or can I not go in it? Maybe I can't go in. It's mean, but you know, the heck. Nope. Okay, I can't. It's mean. I just realized that if you hold right click, you actually go forward. That's weird. Read sign. This is not a meth lab. I guess we can't go into the supposed non-meth lab here. We have Carrie's Dance Hall. We'll look at that. Ooh, look at all this stylish stuff. A striped fish. So yeah, as you can see here, here's like some of the player housing or player building creators. You know, you can add your own furniture and stuff like that. As you can see here, this was entirely player created. Looks actually really good. There's tons of different fishes, some plants, blowfish, some striped fish, plants, more plants, some a structured management terminal, which basically probably controls you know, the making stuff in here. I don't know. I'm not sure about this. Structure management terminal allows the owner of the structure to set permissions for various levels of access to the house. Okay. So it is some kind of house/business type of thing here. It's the dance hall. So you can see there's some really cool posters here. That's a little different than I've seen in Star Wars. I don't think I've ever seen a poster like that in Star Wars or this either. Pretty creative there. We have a bearded jacks, an empty cage, a couple of chairs. This actually looks really freaking cool. And this is entirely player-based. I thought I'd show this. This is actually perfect for it. Oh, look, and I'm inside the fish tank. Yay! I'm with the fishies. If only I was the Mon Calamari, I can actually make a joke about it, but I can't with the Thorian. As you can see here, here's some other player structured stuff. Clothing and armor crafting station. That is sweet. If only I was a artisan like my Mon Calamari that I made a video on, but it didn't work. I actually called it Artisan Disaster because, like, oh my god, like, it took me forever to terminal. But then the video ended up getting really messed up and it cut off abruptly, so couldn't use it. It's a private station. Okay, it's a private station, of course. Make clothing and armor and stuff like that. We'll just, yeah, I've seen some of these before. You can make, like, there's clothing and armor station, crafting station, stuff like that. And I think I'm not sure if anyone can use it, but I'm pretty sure anybody can use it. A structure and furniture crafting station for the person that made this place. I'm guessing this is a dance hall of some kind, so we'll keep on looking in here because it's actually really good. Wow, this is really nice. Whoever made this place. You know, I really haven't gotten into the housing yet, just because I'm a newbie at this, and like, I don't know how to do it exactly yet. So eventually, I will show you guys that. I know I'm kind of going in this journey with you with you know, figuring out like what it is, what's in this game, what's cool about this game. I know in some ways it would be better if I had, like, you know, played Star Wars Galaxies in the past, like the original version, which is basically the same thing as, oh, an HD TV. Oh, double helix too. Sweet. As, like I was, sorry, I went down the rabbit hole, as you could say. But you know, in some ways I kind of wish I did play Star Wars Galaxies, the original version before, but you know, I was too young to play it then. I never played video games back then. It was like 2005 when it shut down, so you know, I was way too young. But I didn't even know like what Star Wars was really back then. So, you know, I kind of in some ways do wish that I played the original Star Wars Galaxies because it would be easier for me to show you guys this, but you know, that's not going to stop me from making this video because you know, I get to go and you know, find stuff myself while you guys are too, so I'm not kind of bored myself. So I guess in some ways it is a good thing because it keeps me going on with this series because it is a really cool game, and I'm glitching out all over the place, which is it was just really trippy. But I'm gonna stop going into the cabinet. But yeah, so in some ways I do wish that I had prior experience. It would make this easier, but I do keep on not getting bored because I'm always learning new things while showing you guys the same things as well. So, you know, it ends up working out. Now that I've talked about all of it. Okay, as you can see, there's... What the heck? There's cereal? Cereal! Oh, of course I don't. There's cookies up there. Elegant woven basket. Okay, there's cookies in there. I'm guessing this shows the food inside. I didn't... Because I know you could come up with a melon or something like that, or some kind of orange. But I didn't know there was other food, too. There seems to be cereal, cookies, and like a oven basket. So there's cookies inside these cupboards. Bread, pans, counter, stainless steel refrigerator. See, you know, this is just so in-depth. Like refrigerators, cabinets, dishes, and stuff like that. Even though they're books. I mean, anything's possible in the Star Wars universe. But yeah, I mean, look at the level of design in this game and how creative you can freaking be. And look, she has a droid. She has a surgical droid too, which is really freaking sweet. I don't understand why it's called a dance place, especially for the fact that it looks like a house, and I'm basically walking into this house. I know I don't have access to anything, but why would she let anyone like be in this house? I don't know. I mean, look at these. There's chairs that I'm guessing the owner can sit in. I can't. Of course, here's some plants. Here's another poster that looks really freaking cool. I don't know what kind of alien that is. I don't know. Bioengineer poster of some kind. HGTV. I don't know if this gives any perks or anything. It may, because it says bioengineer, but, you know, it still looks really cool. A couple bookshelves of some kind of crystal. Ooh, crystal. Let's look at that. Looks like something we can examine. A force crystal used by Jedi in their lightsabers. Wow, that must be pretty rare. Well, that is sweet. That looks pretty cool. I'm actually glad that I found this place because it does show you guys the character creation house. And it shows myself as well because I really haven't looked into it that much. Hopefully I can do it eventually, but I do need to like get into the game, get into an artisan character especially, and, you know, start making it. But look at this. Oh, and then you have some pots and some a chair and then a pot and then like a locked briefcase and a computer module and plants and more bookshelves. You have some kind of monitor there. And then we have the surgical droid. We'll examine him. Surgical ADV droid. I'm guessing this person made him or maybe bought him. Yeah, so Wushu volume. See, it even like anything that's made in this game, it will say who the creator is if they've made it, because everything in this game, any furniture or something like that, was made by some kind of person. So, you know, that is really cool. The entire economy is based on actual people. Nothing is controlled by NPCs that I know of, unless they're sold to like from players to NPCs, but nothing is made by NPCs, which is really sweet. Mechanism quality minus negative 22. I mean -5. I don't know what that means. Look at this. Specialized droid chases component used during construction of an advanced version of a particular droid. See, this game just looks so in depth. I could take the entire episode just looking at houses and stuff, which, you know, I may do. I don't know. Depending on what the title is of this video. Crystal. Of course, that isn't made by anybody because that's kind of like an element, you know. Kind of can't be broken down really into any specific thing. But, so yeah, guys, I think that's all for this one. I don't know why it's called Dance Hall. But, you know, anything can be called a dance hall. I mean, if you want to call it a dance hall. House of Pudding? Pudding? I mean, pudding? I mean, yeah, maybe. A laboratory. Ooh, we may look at that. Condemned structure. Putting. I think I'm saying putting wrong. I don't know. Putting. Putting? I don't know. Can't go in there, of course. Look at the laboratory then. Putting? Putting. I think I'm saying it wrong. Puting? Oh, okay, so this is supposedly a toilet here. Okay, this is something that's really weird. This is just randomly placed stuff here. Let's look at this briefly. Putting. Okay, we have a small red tool chest. Inventory general crafting system. That's cool. Alright guys, I think we're going to be done looking at these houses and stuff. Let's try to find something else around here. This looks like a desolate place. As you see, if you saw the last episode, I did die, so I was in a cloning facility. So I'm in some random city that seems to have nobody. This place seems to be desolate. Yeah. We have a mental hospital. Let's look at that. This entire episode is going to be just looking at houses, isn't it? Probably is. But, you know, if you guys, you know, are really interested in the character, the house, you know, creator, making your own buildings and stuff, and putting your own furniture in, this is a perfect video for you. And, of course, I will put the correct title for this video, so you're not just sitting here looking at something that you don't want to look at. Because, really, I want to cover all the aspects of the game. Not covering a certain aspect of the game just would seem wrong, you know, for anybody that wants to know a specific thing. Because, of course, people like different things about different games and stuff, and, you know, this game has a lot of different stuff in it, like combat to, you know, crafting and building houses and stuff like that I have to show it all. So, I guess this is the perfect time to show something a little bit different than just combat. ZMP Mental Hospital. Let's look at this place right now. The structure has been condemned by the order of the Empire. Access is forbidden until back fees are paid by the owner. That is another part of this game that I actually didn't know. So I guess you are feed for having a building, and if you don't pay your fees, it's condemned by the Empire. That is actually really cool because that is realistic. I actually kind of like that. See, it's one of those games, just really in depth, and it's really played out. Like, really, it's like even the people in this game, like, I've heard the hardcore fans, like, they like act like they're actually in the Star Wars universe, and everything seems right in the Star Wars universe. I mean, like that right there. This house is condemned by the Empire or something like that. It just seems really realistic. Yeah, I don't know really where I'm at. I kind of just went into this video right away, kind of blind, and I just kind of went with it. That's just kind of how I roll. A lot of my videos kind of go as it goes. I really don't. And, you know, I've tried to get better with, you know, speaking and stuff like that in videos. Just to kind of trip up sometimes. Because I really never have a script whatsoever. Kind of just spontaneous. You know, sometimes that can be a bad thing. But, you know, it's kind of how I go. Quite honest with you. Creations Showroom. Well, let's look at this. I'm guessing if it's a showroom, we'll be able to go in. Yep. Creations Show. Oh, God. Oh man, it just went down to like 4 frames per second. Whoa, right when I'm about to enter this showroom, it's like gotta go down in frames. Just give it a second here. Oh god. Sorry for this right now. But while we're waiting for this to load, I just wanted to say, you know, yeah, I really don't have much of a script, and I'm trying to get better at commentating stuff like that, and, you know, improve, especially with the microphone that I use now. Way better than the old one. Oh my god, my first episode sounded horrible. Okay, The Help. Oh, this is The Help. Can we examine The Help? Protocol ADV drawer. Again, this is made by some person. Broccoli. Serial number, and it has a decay rate, whatever that means. I don't know what any of this means. You can look at it yourself. But condition is perfect. Droid is specialized component during an advanced version of a particular droid. So every droid is made by a specific person, you know, robotics engineer or something like that. They make their own bots. So, no, that's really cool. Alright, so we're going to go into this house. I thank you guys for watching this video. I know it was a little bit cut off there, but It's just stuff happened. There was a problem with it, so I ended up cutting off there. We will pick it up on the next episode of actually going into the exhibit and looking at all the clothes and stuff like that. I'm sorry if you were bored of this video. I just needed to show all of it, all of the aspects of the game, like the house creation and looking at the cities and stuff, because really that'd just be wrong just to show the combat, because that is not all of this game, and that's not the reason why I'm excited for it. It's because it's different and there's tons of different stuff to it, so it just felt wrong to just not show all of it. So I wanted to show the cities, and show the character creation, stuff like that. So sorry if you were bored with this video, but you know, I needed to show all of it. It would be wrong. It would be injustice to the game. It wouldn't give the game justice. For how like creative it is if I just showed the combat and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the reason why I kind of wanted to go in the cities and stuff like that. Next episode, I will show the exhibit and probably do some other stuff. I'll probably do some missions, stuff like that, so you guys aren't as bored in the next video. But still, I don't know that for sure. Again, thank you guys for watching, and please like this video if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't seen my channel before, I do mostly Star Wars related content, like Star Wars news, Star Wars games, like this game of course, and when Battlefront 3 comes out, I'm playing that. And all the other games that are coming out for Star Wars soon. Again, like all the Star Wars news, tons of all Star Wars really. You know, I'm kind of sticking with it as long as it stays, you know, Star Wars stays relevant, which it will probably stay for a long time. So I don't have anything to worry about that. I did recently do some gaming stuff, but I probably won't be doing much of that. I probably will do next to none of other games besides Star Wars games. So that's that. Again, guys, thank you for watching the video. Please like this video if you liked it, and please subscribe to my channel. And always remember one thing, never underestimate the power of the Force.